I'm like,
No, we're like.
So Percy and Sam meet for the first time in middle school. What makes them such fast friends?
I think they're both like so similar, and they're both so goofy and fun, and they have like such similar types of interests in the sense that, you know, Percy loves her writing and her horror movies, and Sam is so enthralled in his like medicine and his anatomy stuff that I think they're both like nerds and dorks in their own ways, but like in the best ways. And I think they like immediately bond over that.
I feel like it very much just feels like their souls are kind of made of the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, and I think from the first moment they met each other, I remember in the book, Percy's kind of like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? You know, I think there's like this immediate attraction, connection.
The next summer, they play Spin the Bottle with Delilah, and Charlie almost kisses Percy. Is that when Sam realizes he has feelings for her, or is it sometime before then?
Oh, what a good question. I feel like maybe that's the first moment that he's actually like maybe admitting to himself that he does. Because obviously I think that moment where he wants to like kiss her, but he's so nervous and so shy about it. And like then seeing, you know, Charlie come in, it's like that moment of wanting to be that, you know, the person that can do it. So I think maybe that's the moment that he, admits it to himself. But I think he knows that there's like a slow attraction growing, and that this interest in her has continuously grown as he's gotten closer with her.
What's that moment for Percy?
Oh, the moment where she realizes she's...
Yeah, where it clicks.
I feel like it's a slow, gradual realization. I think it happens over this kind of first summer that she arrives. But it definitely, there's a year where... And I love the way it's done in the show, where we kind of transfer from the younger actors, Juliet and Blue, to us, where we kind of come out of the water. And I think when she comes back from that summer and she kind of sees Sam but as a young man, I think that's when it kind of really, it's like, oh, it's quite,
Yeah, they're growing into the romance.
Yes, yeah.
One of my favorite moments in the book that then transferred to the show is after watching the Blair Witch Project while home alone. Bad choice. Percy asks Sam if she can sleep over. Do you view that scene as a turning point in their relationship?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it starts very like, you know, it comes completely innocently as well. Like it's so brilliant because it's not premeditated. It's like very much in the moment, but it feels very much like things start happening.
Yeah, and it's like there's no thoughts in the back of either of their minds that anything's going to happen. Yeah. And they're just like, I mean, you see it, you know, in the show, like they are both actively trying to not be in the same bed. And so I think the moment that they finally are, and they're just like realizing that they're laying in the same bed with this person, and then, you know, you wake up next to each other. I think it's like inherently it's like, oh no, this is going to create something, you know, between the two of us. But yeah.
Yeah, and then Charlie says it, and it's like,
yeah. It's like, I know.
Don't tell mom.
No, yeah.
Sam and Percy share their first kiss after their flirty anatomy lesson. Walk me through filming that scene. I think everyone's dying to know.
Yes, this scene was, well, we did this in our audition over Zoom, which was like, I mean, you did incredibly. Because there's the action as well that was included, and you know, you have to figure out a way to do that where you can have the intimacy without it feeling awkward over Zoom. Yeah. But yeah, we did that scene for like, it was like 8-9 hours.
Yeah.
It was really, you know, Matt is so incredible and so warm, and, you know, made it really fun and like really comfortable, which you want to be during scenes like that. And I feel like it was just easy. I feel like we knew exactly what we wanted to do. We worked really closely with the book, and
Yeah, I remember when we were filming that scene, we were having so much fun. And I remember we were singing Moana songs and Taylor Swift songs, just like being goofy and silly and like trying to make it as less serious to us personally, because I feel like the more fun we're able to have with each other in that moment, the like better the scene will play. And so Yeah, I mean, same. Sadie made it so fun and so easy. And I think that scene also, because we did get to do it in our chemistry read, we kind of already had a bit of a, comfort with each other. And at that point we had already had to do so many other scenes of any intimacy that like it made it somewhat easier, that now it's just like, I'm getting to do this with my friend, and we just had so much fun.
What was the Taylor Swift anthem of that scene?
Loving you is red. I was like, loving you is red.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right, yeah.
After heading to college early, Sam breaks up with Percy over email, which is brutal. How long are they actually together before that, and what brings Sam to that point?
How long are they together before that?
It's not long.
Yeah. No, I think something about Sam that I find very interesting is he's the type of guy that I think he has like such an insane level of care for Percy that I think he gets so scared to get like too close to her, because I think he's afraid he's going to like break her heart. And so I think there's this constant push and pull with himself where like they get close and then he pulls away, and then they get close and then he pulls away. And it's like this constant battle between his head and his heart of figuring out what I actually feel versus what I want. And I know he knows he wants Percy, but I think he's so afraid to mess things up and screw things up. And I know he says that at one point in one scene, that he's just scared to hurt her and mess it up. And so I think that is the point for him that kind of causes that email breakup. Though I think that Sam is less than nice for doing it over email. I think that is the wrong way to break up with somebody, but you know what? I'll give him a pass, I guess.
Yeah, he's a kid.
Yeah. He doesn't know what he's doing.
That's fine. At least he has an email. Percy then sleeps with Charlie, which is the major secret of the series. Were there real feelings for Percy there? Because when I spoke with Michael, he said that there was love.
Yeah, I think there was definitely a certain type of love there. They grew up together. I think there's, of course, always been a sense of love, whether that be the love that you kind of have with your really close friends. I think it's one of those things that came very much in the moment. I think she was in a really dark place, and I think he was there for her, and I think it was very loving in the moment, but I think in terms of great loves, I think Sam is very much the great love of her life. Yeah.
Moving forward to present day, Sam breaks up with Taylor off screen. And I think something that I was really thinking about was, what do you think he told her? Did he tell her the Percy of it all, or was he just like, this isn't working?
I think he was honest. I think she knew, because I think she probably picked up on some things. And I think Sam at that point in his life has realized that honesty truly is the best policy. And I think, I think he finally just said, I can't do this. I don't know the exact words he uses. Actually, I think Sam tells Percy on the rock that like, I told her.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the line is. Oh, I should remember that. But I think he tells Percy on the rock, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I do think he was just honest. I think he probably was like, being back here brought up a lot of things, and being around Percy again brought up a lot of things. And I think I'm still in love with Percy. And I think Taylor, I won't speak to how Taylor felt, but I think that Sam finally is realizing that being honest is always going to be the best.
Yeah, I know that there's plans for many seasons in the future. Do you think maybe we'll see Taylor come up again?
I hope so. I really love Roan. Like, she was so lovely. Like, we had so much fun.
Lovely.
And I really hope that we are able to see, like, Taylor get her moment. But we'll see. Maybe her and Percy can become friends.
That's
I
join the squad.
I mean, I love filming with Roan, so yeah.
This secret has been eating Percy alive for over a decade. Do you think she made her confession at the right time?
I think it's interesting because she kind of makes it at the same time in both the show and the book, and it's whether Sam knows, which is the different thing. I think for her, it's all that she could do. You know, I think what's also really interesting about the show is there's also this element of mental health that is highlighted. And I think she does her best. You know, I try not to judge the characters, and I try to just understand why they do what they do. And I think for her, it was the right time. I think also when these tragic events happen, when people die, you know, these moments in life, you kind of, a lot stripped away, and a lot of kind of the masks and the pretense that you put up goes, and you kind of realize that you're just alive and that life is short. And I think for her, it was the right time.
After a decade of interruptions and miscommunication, why is now the perfect time for Sam and Percy to finally get together?
You know, I feel like they've both grown so much, and I think that they both are now willing to admit like what they've wanted all along is what they've wanted, and I think they have such a deep love for each other. However, I also do think that for it to be the perfect time, they have some things they need to like talk about. Like,
absolutely.
I think that this whole secret she's been keeping has changed a lot for Sam whenever he finds out, and I think, you know, maybe the same for Percy whenever they're able to talk about it. So I think that there's a lot of things that they need to have conversations about and like reconcile before it can truly be the perfect time. I know for Sam, this moment feels like the right moment because he's been able to kind of finally allow himself to fully feel these feelings he's been feeling for so long, and not let the rest of his life be messy, and not let, you know, everything else get in the way. I do think in those 10 years that they didn't talk, like he never stopped thinking about her, and he like found Taylor and tried to do everything he could to move on. And in the back of his head, he was constantly thinking about her and was never able to fully let go of that.
Yeah, it was the classic, like, right person, wrong time, until 100%. It wasn't, which you're always hoping for.
Yeah.
And then we've been having a bit of a debate here, and with the rest of your cast and the EPs. Who is the best yearner of season 1?
I think it's Sam.
I think it's Percy.
See, this is the debate we've been having.
Percy. I think it's Percy. Because Sam, you know, I think it's Percy. I think Sam hides it better, though. I think Percy holds it like it's just up
Percy
here.
shows it for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like Sam, at least like teenage Sam, gosh, even adult Sam. I think teenage Sam is like, the way that, I'm saying I'm the one that played it. I'm like, the way he looks at her, and I'm like, Matt. But I just think, I don't know.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree.
We'll agree to disagree. I don't disagree with you.
Yeah. I think Sam's a huge yearner.
I think Percy's a huge yearner.
But I think Percy just takes the cake.
What's the secret to the perfect yearn?
I think it's the longing looks.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, it's the looks when they're not looking.
Yeah.
It's the like staring at their face when they're not looking.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to look forward a little bit. So when Sam returns, Percy tells him, "You came home," that full circle moment. What are your hopes for season 2? What do you think comes right after that?
I hope that they have a bit of a friendship. I think they need to kind of decompress and like not. It's been very intense, and I would love to see them have a bit of fun together.
Yeah, I agree. I think that, like Sadie said, I think a lot of conversations probably need to happen. But I think first, let's have some lightheartedness. Let's just like be able to prove to ourselves that we can have fun together again. And maybe that first conversation has nothing to do with their relationship. It's just like, let's just catch up and let's just like not think about the things we know we're going to have to talk about, but let's just like get comfortable with each other again, because I think it is kind of gonna be the start of a new chapter for them and a new version of what their relationship looks like. I think inherently whenever you break up with somebody and then come back, I think it's never going to be exactly what it was. It's going to be a new version of that, and sometimes it's better and sometimes it's not, but I think for them it might be better.
Yeah, do you think their relationship's going to go the course of the epilogue and One Golden Summer, the kind of milestones we see them hit?
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of fun stuff to explore there, but I also do want to see all the in-between stuff. Like I know that, we see, where they're at a few years later in One Golden Summer, and I would love to see like what happens up to that moment.